We are back at it again here with another video with the Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video. Helps out the YouTube channel and lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. So here we are with HYMC continuing to pull downwards, and it was not the only stock pulling downwards. The overall market and even the SPY pulled downwards, and our SPY bot since 8:40 a.m. sent us out a bear indicator, and from that moment forward, put options were up 3 to 4x within an hour, guys. And this is our new release that allows us to have an edge within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down, and you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and joining the members that are receiving this edge and clarity within the volatility to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks go up or go down in either direction within the charts. So here we are with HYMC, still slightly holding up some key support levels, but we're going to break down what 42 vision is showing. You're definitely going to want to stick around for what 42 vision is showing within the charts. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity I mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run opportunity of the day turned out to be spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. And by joining, you'll become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. And we strive for opportunities like these every single day. So these are the two new stocks I mentioned this morning. And we also touched base on yesterday's home run, LGVN. That turned out to be a home run as well after dipping. But the home run of the day that turned out to be spectacular was HUSN. And we caught this one early on in the pre-market. And here it was sitting sideways as it was dipping, got that bear indicator, and then it started dipping towards after the bell for about the first 15 to 30 minutes. Then it started to reverse with strength here on 42 vision. Extra layer of confirmation with that bull indicator, and went for a highest point of 40% plus in a matter of minutes, guys. If you guys want to know about these stocks early on in the pre-market, check out the link down below in the description to the Discord. We look forward to having you join us. We strive for opportunities like these every single day. And let's jump into these charts. So here we are with HYMC, and the stock is sitting sideways and slightly dipping in today's price action, right, as we stated earlier in the video. But I'm going to pull up Ultimate 42 Vision, the bull and bear indicators, which you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 Vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot and the QQQ bot to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. You can now gain access to these resources and join the members using these resources to maximize within the volatility in either direction. So here we are with HYMC under a bear indicator since yesterday, and we've seen this coming, that if it did not shift into a bull indicator or hold above yesterday's support levels, that it could go lower. And here we are seeing it. Now we're gonna zoom out and look at this at the 4-hour and the 1-day, and a lot of people commented yesterday that they did not want to see a bear indicator pop up on the 4-hour, and we're going to talk about what's going on within the chart on the bigger time frames and zoom back in here on the 30-minute. So when we go over to the 4-hour, you could see how things have actually shifted, and this is what a lot of investors were commenting in yesterday's video, that hopefully no bear indicator pops up and that this does not shift on the 4-hour into a red bar. Well, yesterday the continuation of the downward trend was happening, and we hit dark green with red borders for the first time, and I stated if this continued, this could eventually end up at red bars or a bear indicator. Now the last time that happened, there was a strong support here, and you could see how things kind of stayed in the same area until the next bull indicator and leg up, because when you zoomed out on the 1-day, on the bigger picture, things were still strong, right? So that's what we're going to look at here with the 1-day as well to compare. But right now on the 4-hour, we got that bear indicator, and we're shifting into dark green with red borders of continuation. So we need to see if this quickly shifts into a red bar. If that happens, there could be a bigger picture drawback and pullback in this current situation, right? The stock, though, just because this bear indicator popped up, does not signify that the whole setup has been destroyed, because the last two times we got bear indicators, they barely lasted, right? One went from 82 cents to 62 cents, and the other one went from 137 all the way down to 112. And I stated that this one right here was about a 10 to 20% move, and this one as well. Right now, so far, it's gone from 233 down to 213. So far, the stock is down nearly 5 to 10% since this popped up. We have to see if it can get negated pretty quickly by a bull indicator popping up, or the stock finding a support, hanging out in that area like it did last time here before taking off to the newer levels. That's why we're going to look at this on the 1 day, and this does not mean the whole entire setup is destroyed, because when you look at it from the bigger picture, this is way up from way down here at 40-50 cent range, all the way up to $2 and some change, came back down to the ones, went all the way back up to $3, and is still in the $2 range from way down here, right? And even from way down here. So the moves are still pretty strong. There's still some strength, and within the bigger picture, this is a strong move. Now, anyone that found out about it up here at the 280s, 290s, or 260s, 250s, that's where it gets a little bit where it's the flip side. And this is why 42 vision is key when it comes to seeing the dip areas and the rip areas, right? Once you see these bars, if you're not in, anytime that they pop up, right, as the transitions are happening, and especially if a bull indicator happened way back here and way back here, and even same thing here on this run, one is late, okay? This is not just about finding the next big opportunity or hoping a stock can keep going higher or setting these huge price targets. If not, having the clarity and the edge to get in on time and make sure that one is understanding what type of pullback is happening, if it's something one wants to stick around even longer or lock in what's in front of them, right? So right now, yes, it is pulling back. Let's pull up the 1 day to look at the bigger picture. So as I pull up the 1 day, you could see that things are still under a bull indicator. Now, the last time this actually pulled back, we talked about it in every single video. If no bear indicator popped up, this could be the setup for the next bull run, right? And it's going up from way down here at 70 cents since the first bull indicator, and no bear indicator has popped up to negate it. So this is where it gets very interesting that yes, on the 4 hour, if we look at it, there's been several bear indicators popping up on the way up, but on the 1 day, when we pull up the 1 day, there has not been a single bear indicator since way up here at 70 cents. There was one when it pulled up from 30 cents and pulled back down to 60 cents, and that was very short-lived. And on 42 vision, it popped up on a bright green bar. Now, that is very rare, and that has to be a very volatile moment for that to happen. And quickly after, things shifted, and since then, this bull indicator at 70 cents has dominated the chart. And even when it went up to $2 and some change, came back to the ones, and this was slightly curvaturing here, I stated that this is not a setback, if not a setup for the next bull run, as we see this pull back if no red bars or bear indicator popped up. Now, we are starting a transition though here on the 1 day from bright green to bright green with red borders, and this is very important to watch if it continues into dark green with red borders and eventually a red bar or a bear indicator here on the 1 day chart. That would be the first time a bear indicator pops up to negate this bull indicator since March 10th, almost a month ago, right? So super important to watch this carefully. If it does not get negated, this could all be the setup for the next bull run with a little bit of more volatility as we see it on the 4 hour, but it could all be setting up for the next bull run and newer highs, right? So let's go back to the 30-minute and break down the supports and resistance levels that I'm watching going into Monday, and will be very important to start off the week. So the first thing is it broke through a key support level here of 220, and right now we're slightly holding up above $2, right? The lowest point of the day was 207. Below that, it's $2, and then below $2 we have way down here at 180. These are the key levels to the downside we need to watch carefully going into Monday and in the volatility, right? Now, based off 42 vision though, here on the 30-minute within the volatility, we are seeing white with red borders pop up, and that doesn't always signify a reversal, but some reversals are weaker than others and some could be stronger than others, right? So that is something I'm anticipating and watching, because if we go to the history of the chart, every single time white with red borders pop up, we get that transition into red with green borders, sometimes dark green, or it skips right over to bright green, especially if a bull indicator pops up and continues upwards, and then the transition goes back down, right? Same thing here with this smaller jump, and if we go in the history of the chart way back here, you could see those shifts, right? So right now we are seeing on the 30-minute white with red borders, and it's going to be important to watch if a bull indicator can pop up and actually go ahead and negate this bear indicator as we see it, right? Right here, we want to see that bear indicator get negated by a bull indicator within the reversal, and we have white with red borders, the beginning of a transition that can continue if we get dark green bars and shift into bright green bars with a bull indicator in place. Now, if that does happen, we want to see this break above 240, 242, give or take, within that area, and then back above yesterday's high, which was 288, and that's a rejection point that we've seen every time the stock has tried to come back up to retest the recent high of 310. That is going to be important to the upside. These are the key levels to the upside and downside for Monday, and based off the price action. And if you guys want to receive clarity within the charts, check out the link down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected to the SPY bot, the QQQ bot, and joining the members, receiving this clarity within the volatility of the markets to maximize on opportunities, whether stocks are going up or going down. And you can now gain access to this resource as well to receive the clarity and edge that you deserve within the volatility, guys. We look forward to having you join us, and let's make some money.